So it's me, your boy K Samson. Guess what? I'm here to tell you that the coming back is stronger, mightier, successful than your what? Than your setback. So I don't know what you are passed through or what you are going through that make life like hard, that make things like it's like things are hard around you. But believe me, your coming back is greater than your setback. So whatsoever you have gone through or whatsoever you are going through, don't just quit. Listen to this message to the end. I have something special for you. So listen, I just don't understand why God do it in this way. That whenever the choosing are being set back and they're coming back is like a what? A bulldozer. Look at the life of Joseph. Joseph was set back, sold, but when he come back, his brothers, sisters, his friends, relatives, let me put it in this way, they were all dumbfounded. That's why he said to his brothers, what you people do for evil, that is what God have made for my good. My brother, I don't know what they have did. They made a mistake of touching you. I don't know what they have done. I don't know what people have used to set you back. Either their word, their charm, their magic, their black magic, all those stuff. I don't get to know, but I'm here to tell you that your coming back is good. Is going to be greater than your setback. Hey God, I don't know what you have lost. God, I don't know how many times you have shed tears secretly. I don't know how many times you have feel like waiting, but believe me, your coming back is going to be stronger than your setback. Just think about it. Let's remove. Let's just forget about the fact that things are hard around us. Just think about where you used to be, where you are in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years back. I'm sure that you will drop a comment. God is great. Yes, just reflect where you used to be and drop a comment like if there is no different. Just if there is different, drop that word. God is great. Because no matter how hard things is for a choosing, their coming back is always greater than their setback. Yes, that's why the Bible says we may fall, but we will rise again. It's a guarantee to us. That is why the enemies, haters, jealous people, frustrators, they are always mad. Why? Because God have never made us to be a failure. Never. He have never made us to be a loser. Even if we lost everything, having God is the greatest. Let me just tell you, having God, I am that I am. They call them the Lion of the tribes of Judah. They call them the kings of all kings, the Lord of all lords, the mighty man in battle, the omnipotent and omniscient, invisible and visible God, the unkillable and unkillable God. Imaginable how big it is. The Bible says the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. He said he made the earth his fullness throne. The earth is fullness throne. I don't get to know what you have passed through. Just imagine how big God is. That is how big you are. That is why no matter what they do, they can't destroy you. Believe me, how big. He said we are God on earth. Jesus said his word. He said my Father and I are one. Let me tell you, if God and his son are one, and now you are the great son of God. Let me put it in this way. Each of our family, maybe you have a grandchildren or great grandchildren. So that background, your grandfather give birth to you, give birth to your father, and your father give birth to you. That means it is a knowledge. If they want to kill you, you do know whom they will first of all kill? They will first of all attack your grandfather. If they can kill your grandfather, they will kill the sources of his own protection. Hey God, it's too great. It's too big for them to kill a choosing. That is why no matter what you pass through, what you go through, your setback cannot be stronger than your coming back. That's why people are dumbfounded in mystery. Why? Because they can't figure out how you do it. How come you are able to step out when things are hard? They don't understand the sources behind your doing. They don't understand the sources behind your walking. Because the more they do to pull you down, the more you elevate like elevator. I can recall when I was in Nigeria. So there was a day that NEPA brain light, because Nigeria NEPA are like are like solar, how will I put it, are like government, Italy government. So they can disappoint you at any time. So there was a day my mom and my dad, none of them is at home. So I was with my sister. So I was trying to watch film because I was so don't look at me. When I was a kid, I was so anything they asked me to not to do, that is what I do, to see what will happen, and at the end I will receive the beating of my life. So there was not at home, and I have already been told that NEPA is very dangerous. Then I decided to plug something. I can't recall that thing that I plugged. So I plugged it. If you see the way the NEPA carried me till I grow, if they ask me to go there again, I always ask them that there's something there that I can't touch, that they should go by themselves. Why? Because I learned the lesson a lot. It touched me. That is how your blessing, your coming back, is going to touch a lot of people. Sometimes you imagine, why is it that some people don't want to mingle with you? Because spiritually God have already teach them the blessing that they can never forget in a hurry. Yes, God have already teach them the lesson they can never forget in a hurry because of you. Because many of them spiritually, they have already tried to destroy you, to set you back, to terminate everything about you. But God, in his influence, incredible, unbelievable way, he do what? He teach them lesson. That's why whenever they see you, you just see them walking like a what? How like put like a horse. Because they don't want to hear anything concerning you, because the ones they have learned is enough for them to be wise. Your coming back, it will always be greater than your setback. You know what I'm saying? Your coming back will always be stronger than your setback. When I remember when I was I was homeless, I always laugh. Is it not me that have freedom to be walking like this? Is it not me? Anytime I like, I will just go around. As long as I will go and take the last money in my pocket, I will use it to buy something like ice cream, yogurt. No one will tell me you eat too much, you do this. No one will tell me time to do who to call, who to do this. Having freedom is the greatest. Now, I decided not to go work today because I was tired. Most of you see a lot of work that I do. I decided to rest. But if it was then, who give you permission? Even if you are sick, you will still work, because they don't care about humanity. So what am I trying to say is that, my brother, your setback can never be greater than your coming back. But their setback is always greater than their coming back. Yes. Jealous and envy people, their setback is always greater than their coming back, because that is why they don't understand the sources behind you yourself. Because whenever they get setback, whenever they are frustrated, devastated, hurt, delay, or denied from anything, they get hurt because they don't know how to reproduce again. There's nothing called new in them, because all their life is full of envy, jealous, copycatting. There's nothing like their own life, their personality. So remember, brothers, your setback is smaller than your coming back. Your coming back is greater than your setback. Remember, blessed.